lost in Hurricane Ian 152 feet of the pier, which is ironic because it's the same number of feet that we lost during Hurricane Matthew.
With 350 feet of the Flagler Beach Pier now gone, Flagler Beach Mayor Susie Johnston says Hurricane Ian left the iconic structure in rough shape.
The end of the pier right now is hanging, and you can see the cables from the old electric lines. And it's a little disheartening to see the pier closed.
Johnston says a FEMA-funded project to rebuild the pier will start next year. And in the meantime,
we have assessment teams out there this week, and we will find out if we'll be able to use the pier for the next 6 to 8 months. And right now it's not safe, and we did have a complete stabilization, and we found out that was $650,000, and we thought, ooh, that's a little high. Have engineering to see if it's safe and use it for a walkout pier. So we'll know that coming up very shortly. So we might close off 100 to 150 feet of the pier and be able to use it for the next couple of months until we start taking it down for the new project.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Governor Ron DeSantis visited the damaged Flagler Beach Pier and Painters Hill, an area hard hit by Hurricane Ian in Flagler County Sunday. DeSantis heard all about damage estimates, with residential damage totaling nearly $11 million, with more than 2,500 residents filing for individual assistance from FEMA. Flagler County Emergency Management Director Jonathan Lord estimated that damages to businesses are underreported and upwards of $330,000. Damage to the beach and dunes is expected to total more than $5.5 million. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
Flagler County and FEMA continue to work together to provide residents support in the wake of Hurricane Ian.
Flagler County has been diligently working with FEMA and the state of Florida on disaster recovery efforts to make sure residents are provided the support they need in the aftermath of Hurricane Ian. Emergency Management Director Jonathan Lord says one area of support is through DSNAP, the Disaster Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Registration for Flagler County residents will be held beginning today through the 23rd. In addition, Flagler County and the City of Palm Coast are hosting an individual resident assistance registration event from 2 to 6 p.m. today at the Palm Coast Community Center. FEMA personnel will be on site for both events, and officials say a disaster recovery center is opened in Daytona Beach at the Volusia County Health Department that's open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. 7 days a week. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
The Flagler Beach City Commission delays increasing water, sewer, garbage, and stormwater rates.
The vote was delayed because lawmakers feel the proposed rate increases are too small to keep up with costs. Commissioner Deborah Phillips asked City Manager William Whitson why he proposed such a small rate hike.
What we tried to do was a trade-off. We knew that certain costs had to go up. Wherever we could economize, tighten our belt, hold the line, that's why we came up with a 1.72, even though we were well aware and we had advised the commission that the recommendation was higher. Well, we wanted to kind of hold the line another year. Next year, with fuel, capital costs, the supply chain issues, I don't know if we can continue to hold off, but we're doing the best we can to stretch that out and not let that impact hit everybody all at once.
Commissioner Eric Cooley says they should wait until results are in from a rate study before making larger increases.
I would say, here's our expenses. This is what your water bill is going to cost, and here is exactly what you're going to get for it. And it might be a bigger increase than what's even on here. It would be, but we can back it up. And even if we increase it now, we can't back it up because we're basing it all off guesstimates.
The commission will look at the rate increases when it meets October 27th. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.